Oh, by the way, I'm offering a $50 Amazon gift card for a disaster emote. Something like, well, you guys know what I say. Like, it's a disaster or just a disaster. I don't know. Not just the word. Because when I do it, I just make the text. But I don't know, like, I'm not good at the designs. So, if you have ideas or, like, rough ideas, I'll be like, maybe, maybe not. Like, I don't know. That's what I want. We still have 4 more slots to fill. So that would be one of them. I don't know what I'm going to do with the other 3 yet. Thank you, Thane Trusado, for 26 months. Can we do a nuke? That's so niche though. No gift card for the no. But I will give you a gift sub for as long as you want. And by that I mean like 6 months. What the fuck was that? What was that? What just happened there? What was that? You talk about nukes a lot? No, I don't. Alright. I'm not the Department of Energy. It's dramatic when I do, but it's like... What is this? Where are you going? What the fuck is that drone doing? I mean, like... It got where I wanted to go, but... It's like, no. Alright, I'll take this path. Okay. I kind of want to just take this one slow, because I think there's going to be a lot of little details to look at. Thank you, Gears. Go XIII. Disruptor or Purification Nova. Maybe a dream emote. Alright, something dream related that doesn't copy M cannons. Can I get an MCAM dream in the chat? So don't copy that. Can we get a music? Can I get a Winter M? Do you not know about Winter M? Maybe another music emote. I don't know. I don't have any ideas on that. Thank you, Red Dragon. Welcome back. 2 months. Do we need another? I don't even know what it would be. What about a PlanetSide 2-1? Well, Dream and Disaster would be maybe a remove Terran emote. I don't know. Would just be like a fucking over the logo. I don't know if I'm actually allowed to use the logo. I'm not sure about that. Like the logos for Terran in any game. Fancy multi-part ones. They bring back Mothership Core emote. I do not need nor want that. If you could somehow, in emote form, put base drop. What about a drop command with a medevac and a command center? A drop, like, okay, so now here's the trouble, is fitting into a tiny image, but you got like a medevac, and then you got like a command center, and that's like drop, and it's like we're dropping the base, and we're dropping the base. Get it? It's funny. Why are you getting a lair? This feels like one of those layers you get because you forgot you were supposed to do anything else. This is Gold League. You might not have known to do anything else in the first place. Okay, you saw these adepts, by the way. Like, the first Ovi saw the adepts, and you're just like, no. Fuck it. Like, even in some pro games, players would GG. Of course, this is far from that, so... You just didn't make adept. I mean, like, you didn't make one. You gotta, like, if you see he has multiple adepts, you should make, like, 4 lings per adept, at least. Not too many. Okay, so what we've established here is you have no idea what the fuck you want. Now you're getting a Bane Nest, and you know why? Because you had enough gas to get something, but your lair isn't done and you forgot your lair's about to finish. It's really hard, because Gold League, there's so many options, but I always like to make predictions. I've seen how many hundreds of these now. I'm thinking what we're going to do, we're going to get a Hydra Den, an Evo Chamber, and then you're going to forget about them and make a bunch of Lings and Banes. That's what's going to happen. As the lair finishes, Hydra Den, Evo Chamber, you're like, I'm going to macro up, and then you forget 10 seconds later and make a bunch of Lings. Because you seem to have an attention span of about 3 seconds. So, there's the Hydra Den. Okay. I was wrong about that. That's 2. Oh, that's 1 now. And now you're making drones. Alright, so I would say I'm still right if... No. This is just basic. Like, this is what regular players do. What happens now, before any Hydras are built, a bunch of Lings are built. Because it's like, oh shit, I have a Bane Nest. That's the kicker. This was not a hard prediction. Like, that's basics. But now, when you get on supply block, that'll decide this. Oh, you won't even supply blocked. It's just taking time. Alright, what are we going to build? Evo Chamber? We're going to build a wall for some unknown reason. Oh. Well, you got encouraged. Now we build the Lings. 4 Adepts. Holy fuck. Now we build the Lings. A couple of Hydras. Okay. But mostly Lings. You see, this isn't really fair. Because there are units. And also, what the fuck is that attack? The 4 Adept, 1 Immortal hit squad. But, like, you gotta build units. How about some kind of Winter Clairvoyant emote? What about Winter IQ, or Winter B, or Winter G? Or Winter WoW? You guys aren't utilizing the emotes we already have well enough. Okay, so... we can never know what you would have done unprovoked. I'm just, like, this is not a hard predict, because I've seen hundreds of Gold League games and dozens of Gold League Zerg versus Protoss. I know how they think. Okay, and I played against some. But looking in first person, you can really see the thought process, or lack of one. Because what we see here is Otsuka, he knows Hydra Bane is good, but has very little grasp of what is supposed to be in what order. We're going to struggle our way there in some kind of convoluted path, but as soon as enemy units show up, it's panic time. Like, everything, the semblance of a plan, that little shred, that condensing vapor of a plan, just, it's gone. And this is the classic bank up 1400 minerals. By the way, Otsuka, there is nothing I can tell you right now that wouldn't be better learned in any of my guides. I went into this wanting to make fun of you, and I hope you're learning something from it. Don't spam the goddamn chat. I had no larva? I wonder what unit takes a lot of larva but not a lot of money. And also there's another unit that doesn't get through walls. No, that's the same unit. And now this is the classic choice. Well, we're here. Okay. We're here. We might as well attack. Despite the fact that you now have 3 bases. You have map control. You have plenty of units. The only real risk to you at this point is if you throw away all your units and don't do enough damage. Like, you could take another base. You could take 2 more bases. You could get a bunch more drones. But we're here. Might as well take some pictures. And it gets through. Because of course it does. Alright. So, now we're going to focus on these 4 lings. Here we go. Okay. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to just make more lings behind it. Because we're attacking. Now we're still attacking. There's no way to stop attacking. If I stop attacking, he won't be attacked. And that will be bad. Despite the fact right now, I did economic damage. I have more bases. I have map control, which means if he steps out on the map, he has to commit with most or all of his army. Zerglings! Make lings! We need Zerglings! Make more! Oh. He stopped. I like that. So the entire point is you have map control. Which means he can't really attack you. But you're like, fuck it, we'll just get a couple... I don't mind the spines and spores. I don't. Honestly, as long as you still make drones to replace them. Like, Hydraling Bane is a great army. It's a great army. Because you can just build... The idea is you can build so many units, and with Banelings, they overwhelm all the cheaper Protoss units, like Adepts and Zealots, and then the Hydras have incredible DPS. Especially when comboed with the Lings to maybe keep other units off them. And they can just build so many. The only problem with that is if you have a worse economy, you can't build enough of them to be useful. Or if you forget Baneling speed, there you go. Or Hydra speed, there you go. There you go, see? What happened here? This is what happened. This is the Gold League. Alright, let's get the appropriate tools here. It's very important. Okay. So, this was your plan to start. Oh, that's the wrong color. Alright, this was your plan to start. Alright. It's just like a wisp. It comes together. Eventually, over time, it gets more and more concentrated. And you actually have something going on. Now, this is Neeb right here. This is Neeb. That's the plan. He's 100%. But then... Nope, wrong one. But then, suddenly, in comes like an attack, an attack, an attack, and it muddies the waters, and you try to figure it out. Eventually, you put it all back together. This isn't really looking as... That's not what I was visualizing. That was... Yeah, that... Well... I hope you got the general idea. But... Pretty much you took a detour for like 5 minutes, and now we're back to where you're supposed to be. Thank you, G. Grim. So, for some reason, I don't understand it. The eraser in Paint is tiny. Yeah, by the way, the advanced software I use to draw on the screen very professionally is Microsoft Paint. Thank you for subbing so I can... This is the largest eraser you have. Alright. So what I do is you just select and delete. Etc, etc. You have to erase like that. You'd be like, well, why don't you zoom in a fuck ton? Like, okay, whatever. Stop it. That doesn't look like Microsoft Paint. Movie magic. So, did you just make 12 obies? You did. You did. And you still have 1330 minerals. But, the important thing is you're not going to be supply blocked. Oh no! Okay, here's what happens. Your attack is going to be mostly successful. Your attack is going to be mostly successful. We know you're attacking because you're already there. But, then, you're not going to kill them. So you're going to make a bunch of random shit. And probably die eventually because you didn't just stick with the Hydraling Bane. This is just my prediction. In that, I mean like Swarm Host or trying to go Hive or get a Spire or any of those things that aren't make more Hydraling Bane or Lurkers. Let us see. But you have to attack first because everybody knows if you're below Diamond, the only way to tech switch is lose your entire army and then start off with a clean slate. That was a lot worse than I thought. 19 more Hydras. If you had A-moved, you would have killed all the Templar. Okay. Why is he leaving? Where are you going? He's like, nope. I did what I came here to do. Alright. Very kind of him. Alright. You did make more Hydras, but you had money left over. Is it Hive time? Yeah, he's like, well, I won the fight, I killed a base. When you're ahead, get more ahead. I can actually commend the Protoss. Unless it was a mess up on the Selecto Army Hockey and you just went with it. Like, especially after that last match we watched. It's like, a Protoss who actually realizes they don't have to attack constantly just because they have units on the opposite side of the map. Not just Protoss, every race at this level. Like, just because you're on that half of the map doesn't mean now you're attacking, okay? How many drones? Pretty good, 70. Spire. I don't even mind the Spire now because you have a good enough economy. Like, a Mutaswitch would be good. Maybe Broodlords. Like, that is the ultimate, like, killing Immortal Archon. There you go, 6 Corruptors, Greater Spire. The group spawn's a little late. By the way, of course we don't have any army hotkeys. There's only one hotkey you need. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. I want to take you guys on a journey. Okay, so there's been a lot that's happened this game. There's been a lot that happened this game. It's been quite a story. Not too dramatic, but quite a story. Thousands upon thousands of units lost. Storms and Hydras and Banelings. But throughout it all, the Overlord survived. Excuse me. Oh my god. Okay. Why are you okay? You know, I don't mind that you're sitting back. Like, you're getting Broodlord. I would mind if you were sitting back maxed out on Hydra. But you've got a Greater Spire on the way. So, as long as you don't morph the Broodlords on top of the army, you'll be Gucci. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Run away, Corruptors. I mean, we all knew it was gonna happen, right? Like, we all knew that's what was gonna happen. Somehow one Broodlord gets out. 2 Broodlord. You get the $20 or should I contest? I did not, well, I see 10. So. I see 10 on my end. Adrenal glands. Yeah, the Broodlords are still the right idea. If you attack right now, you win the game. Like, if you attack now, you're maxed out with Bloodlords. He has like 2 Archons. That's his entire anti-air. That Overlord is probably scouting the Stargates right now. It sees the Flea Beacon. And what happens next? Alright, some good moves. And then suddenly, surprise! Actually, I think that helps you. Those Banelings really helping out, killing the rocks. You win, right? This is where you win. So that was a mess. Like, if you had just gone Hydra Bane and A-moved instead of all those random failed attacks, then... Also, he could have killed you with his army, and he just walked away. So you gotta thank him for that. It's very kind. Alright, from Grim we have a Diamond Zerg versus Terran. I learned a lot. Don't worry, you'll forget it all by tomorrow. GGGLHF.